Well, welcome back to the channel. We are here in front of my Ecoflow. The last video I put out was the unboxing and showing what we came in the box, and pretty much was good to go with that. I didn't go into any of the operation of it. But today, when we got done with it, we have our main unit here, the Ecoflow Delta 2, I believe is what we call it. And this is the extra battery pack. So when we start these up, the main units come up online properly, and then with the battery pack on here, there's supposed to be communication between the two of them, which actually there is communication, but this one is failing to charge, so I don't see where it's charging anything. So I got a hold of customer support, which is always important, and you know, that's really what boils down to for me. As long as customer support's good, I'm not too afraid to go ahead and purchase their products or endorse their products. And this is totally non-sponsored. So what they did is told me to shut the power down, the unit is off, and leave it unplugged for an hour. And now I'm going to go ahead and set it back up again, and we'll go ahead and plug the battery in. According to directions, you should do that while it's down. So I've plugged the two together. And now we're going to go ahead and plug it. I think we can plug it in to go ahead and supply power. And with that, we'll go ahead and see if that fixed the problem. I hear something clicking and it's coming up. And we are at 98% power. We're drawing current coming in to charge the battery. I have nothing running, so there's on the bottom it shows nothing. I don't know if you can actually see this. Let me maybe get down here a little bit closer to where we're at here. Show you the screens just a little bit better. So we have that there. The battery terminal, or the spare battery, shows that it's showing up here, and it also shows here that we have a battery. We have no voltage input coming up to the new battery. We're at 99%, so that's pretty much where it's working at. So I wanted to run another quick test on this thing just to make sure that everything else is working. So what I'm going to do is, on our USB port, we're going to go ahead and plug into the USB, and while it's on, we turn on the USB ports with the button, and we'll plug my phone in to let it charge, and we get output coming from here. We still have nothing going on up here. This started at 30% when I first started it up yesterday. It's now down to 24%, so I don't know exactly what it's using power on. But anyway, so this one here has got an output of 3 watts, so it's charging my phone. I think that's all correct. So now I'm going to disconnect that, and I'm going to go ahead. We'll shut that back off. I've got a hair dryer, and we're going to plug that into the back side. And I've turned on the power for the back, and we'll go ahead and start the hair dryer up here, I think. It is definitely taking some power. 1553 going out, 1643 coming in. So that's powering properly, I believe. Showing indication. Up here again, nothing's showing up. So we'll shut that off. And that pretty much shows that is a working port. I don't have any way to do the other ports that are testing here. So that's really about the only test. I don't know if there's anything else I can actually do to make it work. So anyways, like I say, I don't know if anybody's ever heard of Jerry Rig Everything. He's one of the YouTubers out there that has actually kind of convinced me to get one of these. And he had real good reviews on the units and how good they work. But like everybody else, you really kind of have to have the customer support to go with it. And we're going to kind of see what the customer support does here. So far, they've been real good. They contacted me back within 24 hours of asking them to help me out. They've given me these troubleshooting tips. And so we're going to go ahead and keep a follow-up on this and see where it goes. But I have high hopes that they'll get this figured out, and we'll post a video on this again once we have it corrected and let you know what the process is. So that's where we're at today, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. Check back with you soon.